Hello, YouTubers and random YouTube viewers. I'd like to pick up a challenge on my poker sites, PokerStars. I think PokerStars has a real good product. Like Star sites is really beautiful. You have a lot of you can do a lot of achievements by FPPs, VPPs, and you can join one of the best. Yeah, you can buy also some products with your EPPs and VPPs, what makes it more interesting and attractive to play. So that's why I decided to stay on PokerStars. I pick up challenge. I start with 2 NL and I go ahead try to reach the 25 NL. Actually, about 2 months ago, I was already playing 25 NL and I was break even. I wasn't winning, but I wasn't losing at all. The reason I back to 2-0 was I need money. I needed. I promised a lot of things. Promised a lot of good things to my family, to my girlfriend. Also set up my own birthday party. So I just needed the money. So that's why I spend it a lot. Now I'm back to 100 bucks and try to pick up. Well, today I played about 2,500 hands, not too much. I'm playing Zoom, 8 table Zoom, like 6 max and 9 max. I play a lot. It's actually I want to play 5 hours each day. It will be like so I will manage to play about 10,000 hands, which will be very nice. Um, uh, Also, I want, if I make like 50 bucks in profits, I will move up to 5 and now. If 5 and now I make up like, to 100 bucks profit, I will move up to 10 now. And this kind of shots I will gonna take. Um, well, FPs which I will earn, I will use it to play a satellite. There are a lot of good satellites on PokerStars. They playing like every minute, so I'm gonna use it. FPP try to satellite to some tournaments. I'm gonna play tournaments too. Well, today I played some hands and I will discuss this. I will not discuss all hands, of course, but I will choose some different, some strange hands too, which I played, or strange hands what other people play. So if you'll see some strange moves made by me, that will be very possible because playing 8 tables Zoom it's really difficult. So I will make mistakes, but please I might not see them at all. Please leave some comments and we catch up. Right, let's see the first hand. What happens here? What happened here? I have 2 jacks. I see one of the players raises. I'm re-raising, and this guy re-raising back. Well, his sizing is really small, so I don't want to raise and push him because the guy's standing on 100 big blind stack. Uh, I have more than 100. I think I have 175 big blinds. I don't want to push everything in with 2 jacks, and I don't want to 4-bet him so he shoves like 5-bet shoves. What he probably will do even with a hand like ace king or ace queen. So I don't want to make it difficult to me. So that's why I decided to just flat, and he gives me a real good price, like like it's more 7 cents more. So it's nice to flat. Yeah, we flop the nuts. So he's betting, we're calling. Well, the turn bet is like 50. It's a lot. Well, I think he's already committed. Uh, if we see what he has left behind, how much he put it already in. But just in case I'm calling, I think if I'll be out of position, I'm shoving because I do not expect him to fold. But being in position gives you that privilege that you can see what he does on the river. So his range is like aces, kings, queens, ace, even ace king, and that's why because he could have ace king, that's the reason why we just flat calling him and not trying to raise him because he still can fold because you have like 54 big blinds, 53 big blinds left, so you might fold if you push right now. So we call the river, he shoves, we call, and the guy had ace 9. That's this guy is I don't know. That's kind of new wave in poker. People re-raising small with some marginal hands. Uh, I think that I saw that on TV. People's doing that, like Tom, like Phil Ivey or something. But what they really don't understand, that people don't do that. If Ivy or Duan were playing 100 big blinds stack sizes, they will never do that. Uh, the guys on TV, they're playing like minimum 200 big blind stacks, so that's why they gives them more room to re-raise. And then when they re-raise a lot, and it's about uh, more money. It's about like 100, 200,000 dollars or euros or even pounds. You cannot bluff me with ace 9 re-raise small. If you really want to re-raise big, then you can fold. You can get a fold, or even like a king balls comes and you see bet. I probably call only one time, or even gonna fold right away because you did re-raise me pre-flop. So I really don't understand why they're doing that. What's the plan? Like I'm re-raise. If you re-raise small, I'm gonna call you anyway because you give me a good price, and then you have to play out the position. And actually, more often you have to hit than to win big. Then yeah, I cannot put them on. I cannot think what they're thinking about. I think they're just like, hey, I have a nice hand, some marginal hand. I just want to use aggression, and that's why I'm gonna three bet. I like a hand, so I'm gonna three bet. He doesn't they doesn't put attention on the stack sizes, on the positions, on just hey, I have a hand, I'm gonna three bet. I have a hand, I'm gonna three bet. But I'm gonna three bet small because I don't want it to make a pot bait. And if I decided to four bet, then I'm gonna call with this hand, and they never folding. They only can fold if you push or win, and maybe then they're even calling some of the people. So I already put the notes on him, and Poker Tracker also tracks his play down. So we're gonna use it against him. When we know he's three betting small with marginal hands, we're gonna four bet him real big, right? 9 plus, 10 plus. We're gonna just do it. Let's jump up to the next hand. No, 8-4. I remember this hand. It's a real funny hand. It's limp pot, so I just have to put 1 cent. I flop the nuts. I check. I want to catch something like a pair, then I'm gonna value bet and check again. 6. Now I'm betting 4 cent. I get raised, and well, when I got raised here, I think he can have 2 6s. He can have 2 4s. He can have an 8, or he can have a 5 7. I think if I push all in here, I'm gonna get called by all the hands, like 5 7, 2 6s gonna call, 8's gonna call of course, and yeah, he could have 8 6 too. Then he would have me, but well, then it's a bad luck. But I think on 2-0, people will never fold the full house. They will never fold a small full house. They will never fold a straight, even on that board. I think on that board they will not even fold their aces or kings one pair hand. So that's why I decided to all play, just overshove, and I get called. And yeah, the 5-4. This hand had 2 10s. This guy raised like 5x. So that's why I decided just to call, not to 3 bet. I get a 10 and he bets big. Uh, Compared to sizing, I don't think it's ace king. Really, I really don't think it's ace king. I think it's more often a hand like uh, aces or kings or ace queen. Um, that's why I just decide I don't want to see like king or ace to kill my action or a nine to kill my action. Not because it could pick up a straight, but more because it will kill my action. Because if I re-raise then, I cannot re-raise then, but re-raise then to be too obvious that I made a straight or something. So that's why I decide. And he has like 56 uh, what is it, 54 big blinds left, so I decided to overshove. He called me. Yeah, he indeed had kings. Oh, that's a bitch hand. I remember that. One guy raises and I decided to call. I think this is a first mistake for me. Um, it's a good hand, I know, but the point is, um, if I don't know the players, I have to fold this hand. Um, it seems really good hand, but eventually it's not. I'm dominated a lot. I really have to hit really good, like two pair, which could be beaten because my kicker is not so big, or like a straight, or like a flush. So this hand, it's on big blinds. It's good more when you three betting against a loose opener and you try to let him fall too. So it's a good hand to squeeze, to three bet squeeze, then just to call behind. If we know that this guy is a loose opener or loose aggressor, plays a loose player who's gonna open wide range from first position from UTG, well, and then when we can decide to squeeze here, squeeze big here, but and because this guy just called, so he could never have a big hand. So, well, I decided. So this is my first mistake. Maybe because I'm playing too much tables. I say I getting good price. It's suited ace. Let's call. But I think more often when you don't know players, it's just a fold or three bet when you know that the first guy who opens playing loose. We hit the miracle like a straight. So guy check. I check behind, of course. I check again. The guy puts nice and the other guy. Now I decide to raise because now I think I have some more value because he checked the flop and after queen he bets. I think more often the guy has something that hit the queen. So uh, it's and he already make a bet and the other guy calls. I think if I raise here, I probably get a call, maybe from one of them, or maybe he can fold because he could represent an A. Now he's gonna fold his queen. But this guy already show that he has some interest in the pot, so he might call me if I raise. So that's why I decided to raise. I don't want to miss a value, so I raise it. And funny thing is, both of the players calls. Okay, that's a real good hand, really good hand. Now I really want to get paid. I don't make. I decided not to make very big um, because if someone had like ace king or ace queen, they're gonna call me. If I make like $1, they could fold one pair hand because both of the guys I know how to play, but both the guys has a real good stack sizes. So it's I don't say they're probably not a fish, but they're less chance they're fish because they're playing like stack bigger than 100 big blinds. But I, there is less chance there are fish. Let's put it on that. And then this is this is a marginal decision. So I say what can I get called is if I bet $1, probably gonna get a lot of folds. and if I bet small, I can get a call, or I can let him bluff, let turn his hands into a bluff, like ace queen. This spot, he cannot call me anymore because there's one dominated king there. He might even try to bluff me. So this is the reason why I put it so small. So he's gonna call me or he's gonna bluff me. Maybe the guy raises me, and when he raises me here, I think I got him. Really, I think he made like a hand like king queen top two, or a hand like um, three kings, three queens, and he wants to get the value of that. So I decide to reshove to get a max, and the guy happened to have the nuts. I didn't expect that really. Now I understand why he checked the flop, because he flopped the nuts and wanted to catch us a pair. He put me on the queen. He didn't put me on the straight. Because if I had a queen, I'm probably folding to his readers. I'm probably not betting the river, because if his calling range is a lot of ace king, so I probably check call or check fold the river. Probably check call, but didn't expect that. So this guy, next time when he raises UTG and we have the hand like that, we're gonna three bet. We're gonna squeeze it. We're gonna squeeze it really big, so he will not get a good price to go with it. It's you say it's you can say, well, I get unlucky, but I pre-flop I didn't play it well, so that's why this is my punishment, I guess. Have to pay it. I have to pay the whole thing. Next time is Jack 7, and I'm gonna then we bet small. I said, okay, I'm gonna call with some backdoors, and I have two pair. He bets small again. I raise him for value, and then boom, he re-raised me. That's strange. It's really, really, really strange. But I cannot fold right now, so I just called him. Not a real good card on the river. He bets, yeah. I getting like 3-1 to call, so I'm calling because the guy could do it with ace king, try to catch a value from ace king, like limp with ace king. I try to catch a value on that, because until now I've seen so many crazy shits that gonna like four betting on the river with one pair hand. Um, so that's why I thought until now, if you make bigger, like a half pot or like a pot size bet, then I'm gonna fold. But getting 3-1, I have a two pair, which he's never gonna put me on that, like Jack 7. So I think I have more. I have to call him, and if he has the best hand, so be it. He has the best hand. I'm gonna pay him up. I think until now, in the long term, it's I could do nothing than paying him up. Yeah, catch up 3 sevens. It's a fishy guy who just leaves it to sevens bets when he doesn't have to bet. Oh, call. Well, I see the flop. No, I pick up two nines. I started to bet like here right now, because I think with flush draws, straight draws, and some people will not fold over cards. Also, I have a suspicion that the guy limps. He might have ace, which he's gonna not gonna fold. That's why I decided just uh, to bet, to catch some value, not to miss the value. So I gonna for all streets of value unless something bad happens. Also, guys do not fold their over pairs a lot. I'm still getting for value, and then there's mini race. Actually, I missed there was a possible straight. Really, guys, when you're playing with two, uh, 8 to 0, like 8 table zone, sometimes you can miss action or misclick. I misclick it so much. I like folded two kings, two aces, two queens. I folded even three queens one time, just misclicking. And here I just missed the possibility at like um, um, he could have an 8. I really missed that. I felt like he has a two tens or I have him. So, or he had like a hand like Jack 9. So I decided just to, and he gives me a good price, just a minimum raise. That's why I just decided to go. Yeah, and he had this flush. Well, that last hand was more like, I think I should have folded the river. They never mean raising you. With mean raise, you're also always expecting to get called. So when they do that, I think in the straighty board and raising on the straighty board, and it's also like a pair board, I have to fold my trips. Um, Sometimes it's hard, but I think the last hand was a mistake. Let's catch up with the other hand. This guy is raising, and the stats on him, it's a really tight guy. He's raising only with good hands, so that's why I called him. And the other guy calls, it's a fish. Actually, that was the reason why I called. I think one tide, one fish. I'm not expecting a lot of three betters from behind, so squeezes from behind. So that's why I decided to go. But it's a mistake. On the 2-0, it's a mistake. I think I have to fold it pre-flop or to raise it. I cannot raise it because this guy is tight, so I have to fold it. I catch a miracle flop, um, and I decide to go. A lot of players would want to raise it back, but I really do not expect to uh, to get a fold. So uh, especially from that guy. So and we're playing a little bit deeper than 100 bigs. I really do not expect him to fold. I think if I like have like him like $5, like having uh, 250 big blinds, I might raise him here and gonna playing will play the board because I don't think he want to put 250 big blinds with one pair. Probably not, but who knows? But I don't have a lot. I don't. I have more than 100 big blinds, stack more than 100 big blinds, but I really don't expect him to fold even to my raise. So that's why I flat call. On a 10 I know I'm gonna raise here, but 25 and definitely a raise because I can get a fold alone because people will not put too much money with aces or kings there. But on the 2 now they never folding, they overpair, so there was no reason. I just wanted to catch and to win. Well, very well, turn the same thing, couldn't fold. Now I have to fold. Well, I lost the hand, but I played it bad too. I shouldn't call there pre-flop. I'm happy I didn't put it a lot of more money in on it because this guy wasn't folding. And I think this guy wait was looking for a flush too. So that's it for today. Thank you for your attention. I will catch up with you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I have to see what my plans. Probably tomorrow because the day after tomorrow I have my own party. Um well, please leave comments if you see some strange things. Probably you already seen some strange things. Uh, Post me back and I'm gonna see what I can do. Oh, one thing I'm gonna play today that satellite. Will try to catch the satellite. Try to win the tournament. Who knows what's gonna happen? See you next time. Bye.